Well, season as a whole, I think we had a great season. I think on the micro, the most highlighted end of the season, postseason, certainly a failure. Very disappointing. I think you know, for me, for the organization, it took us a while to get over that one. You look back and you're trying to figure out what you could have done potentially to affect the outcome. I've stopped playing that game and really sort of trying to be present and look forward towards 23. But you're always trying to get better, and that's kind of where we're at right now.
Do you just look at that outcome as kind of a result of kind of the variance of the postseason, or do you think you guys have an October problem?
So I don't think we have an October problem. I think that last year in particular, to take 4 or 5 days off, I think I'm proud of the fact that we didn't harp on it going into it, but it's certainly not ideal. It's different rhythm than we're used to, and that's with any ball club that would have to go through it. But could I say that if it was a less of a layoff, would the result be any different? I don't know that answer. I know that I felt we were prepared going into it, and we lost a short series. And so I don't think, Dylan, there's a postseason problem. I think I still stand by it's about teams that are playing their best baseball at the right point in time. And I guess if you look at not winning a championship in 6 of the 7 years, I guess, then if you kind of look at it that way, then we've only done that 1 out of 6. But I still think that we've had success in the postseason. But with that said, we're still trying to figure it out.
I think one thing that has served you guys well, right, is you have a lot of guys that are kind of even keel. I know, like Mookie on the elimination day was kind of like, hey, it's just another game type thing. I'm just kind of wondering, though, maybe in October, you kind of need, to kind of have that NFL Sunday type mindset, I guess, with something like that.
I think there's some truth to that. As a manager, you never want to say that somebody wants it more than you, because I think that speaks to the preparation part of it, the mental part of it. But I will say that, you look at that dugout versus our dugout, there was more intensity there. And so not asking guys to be outside of who they are, but that sense of the ultimate sense of urgency each pitch, I think that we're going to make sure that that's noted, because I do think the retrospect, the postmortem, kind of looking at it, I sensed it, and so that part of it, I think that I've got to certainly take ownership of for sure.
Would you have like a need this winter, maybe to go out and find that type of guy?
I think that's more, not necessarily, I think the personnel was there. I think it's more of bringing that message to light, and that's my job.
Do you think that part of it was just you guys close so early?
I don't think so. I felt we played good baseball throughout September. We won Game 1. I thought Game 2, offensively, we were really good. It just didn't work out. I thought we swung the bats well that day, that night. I thought we played well enough to win, and then it just kind of went south the last 2. So I don't think that had any. I just don't. I don't think so.